tonight. I'm the last man standing through a wish down the well, but I fell in after trying to drown another sorrow. Hold it down till tomorrow. It's a dangerous game, but I keep on gambling. Go to hell or help me get there faster. No one here to come and save me. Got that fear, but who can blame me? Start running, running. Yes, the rapture coming. They're gonna catch you. We give it all or nothing. We gotta stand for something. So fuck it, it's a disaster. They're never gonna give us what we're after. We give it all or nothing. We gotta stand for something. We gotta stand for something. We gotta stand for something.
Hello, welcome to Live from Studio One. We've got a great night tonight consisting of rock, jazz and everything else. No asbestos at all, so it's going to be good. Woo! Yeah, first up though, we've got the Chev Quartet.
Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing tonight? We're going to play a few tunes to you. Don't be afraid to dance. Superstitious, the writings on the wall. Very superstitious, the ladder is about to fall. A 13-month-old baby, never looking back. 7 years of bad luck, good things in the bag. When you believe in things, but you don't understand when they suffer, superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious, the letter is about to fall. Rid me of the problem. Do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't want to save me. That is my song. When you believe in things, but you don't understand when they suffer, superstition ain't the way. Believe in things, but you don't understand when they suffer. Superstition ain't the way. We're the Chef Quartet. Thanks for coming out tonight. Amazing. You're a great crowd. Are there any Tom Misch fans in the building? Woo! I hope you know this song. South of the river, with the chains and the gold, we can be out here forever, like on the roof when it's dark, watching the sunshine blaze to gray. I don't know why you wouldn't stay. You should come south of the river, where the loving is gold. She comes south of the river, where that loving is gold. We can be out here together, lie on the roof till it's dark. And as the last bus pulls away, I swear that I almost heard you say I should move south of the river, where the loving is gold. I want to stay south of the river. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you give it up for Dan Shoot on the drums? Matt Creighton on the bass. Cooper Roy on guitar. We're the Chef Quartet. Thanks for coming out. This last tune is called September. Do you remember the 21st night of September? While the days in the minds of pretenders, while chasing the clouds away, our hearts were beating in the key that our souls were singing, as we danced in the night to remember how we knew love was here to stay. Home party, I say, do you remember me, body? I listen to September, body. I never was a cloudy day. thoughts are with you, holding hands in the car to see you. Only blue talking love, but remember how we knew love was here to stay. And now December, out in love that's shared in September. Only blue talking love, but remember how we knew love was here to stay. We're singing body up, say do you remember, body up, dancing to September, body up, never was a cloudy day. Ba-dum, 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 whoa. Singing body up, say that you remember, body up, dancing till September, body up, never was a cloudy day. Thank you so much. We're the Chef Quartet. Thanks for coming out. We hope you have a great night.
Phil fucking Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. Hope you're enjoying the show. That was the Chev Quartet. Next up, we've got Zandi, but first off, we're going to introduce the interviewers. We're going to be interviewing the bands throughout the evening, so let's go through who we are. I'm Oscar. I was at the start, so.
I'm Orlando Vash.
Student ID number 67524. Adil Aslam here.
I'm not giving out my ID number, but I'm Spencer.
Cool. What are we all looking forward to this evening then?
I'm actually looking forward to Benjamin Light's performance and Gabriel and his Angels, actually. They're pretty good sets coming up.
True.
I'm looking to be impressed here. There's a lot of potentially good acts, and I'm looking to be impressed. You know, they're coming out on stage. There's a lot of competition potentially with each other.
I mean, this is not a competition show, isn't it? It's just a live festival, isn't it?
Coming out of this, someone is gonna appear as, you know, the most out there. And I think even though there is no definitive competition, I'm hoping that individually all those teams are looking to shine. You know, this is a platform for all the musicians and artists here to really shine, and that's the only way this thing can grow each year, and it has grown each year. And it's going to keep growing, but they've got to put all the effort in. So I'm looking to be blown away, you know. The shoes are off, the socks are ready to come off, you know.
So basically, you just couldn't pick one.
No comment.
So the person I'm looking forward to most is Jamie Crooks, because his all of his stuff is original, and on the little form that he filled out on what genre he's playing is just really sad indie. So I am looking forward to how sad indie is.
Well, I mean, I tried to find a little bit about information about his pieces, and he didn't tell anything. He was like, "I'm just gonna wing it," you know.
He's keeping it under wraps.
Yeah,
you want
he's
that
not letting
element
us
of
out on
surprise.
anything. So
I mean, I guess you could say Jamie Crooks is looking to steal the show.
yeah,
Ooh.
we'll see what happens. How about you?
Bloody creamy legend.
Oh,
Just based on, like, they've got a few little fun, tasty songs. That's about it. That's all I need. I know they're all like little bops as well, and it's a good way to finish the evening, sort of thing, in my opinion.
well, I mean, like, are you guys looking for a specific genre that you guys like or anything?
I mean, with these things, you gotta kind of go in with your ears open, so to say, because everybody has a genre that they play, but everybody's different.
Of course.
And the way they interpret certain songs, so there's a lot of covers going on tonight, and the way that they make it their own is more so a point for me to look at rather than actual what genre they're playing it in, because, I mean, you could try and sample it and they could do a heavy D&B set for all I care. As long as they mix it well and perform great, then that's what you want. It's the performance.
I'm not looking for a genre. I'm looking for an artist to define a genre.
That's deep.
Strong words, yeah.
I think you're expecting a bit much, Adil.
Only the best. Only the best.
How about you, Oscar?
Loose opinions, to be honest. I'm just here to feed you questions, if I'm honest. So then you talk, and then I can talk less.
I mean, I agree with Dill. Like, I mean, it's more about the artist, you know, what they represent and how they represent themselves. I think that's what we're looking for tonight. What do you guys think? Yeah.
Well, music ultimately is an act of self-expression.
Of course.
And I think it's interesting because when you have groups of acts, a group, our quartet, for example, we have a 4-piece act there. You got a Venn diagram almost of passion.
Oh my god!
It's a Venn diagram of passion, and it's harder to, that you want that focus. You want those circles to align in the middle. That quality of music, that quality of self-expression, it's a very focused thing.
All right.
Was there a point there that you were trying to put
Yeah.
across, or is it
The
just
point
sort
is in the middle of
something
those
about
4
the focus?
circles.
Ah, okay.
Well, I guess, I
That
mean,
makes
most of them
sense.
have like original songs, and I think it's more about what they've done in their personal life, and I think that would be quite interesting to see tonight.
So, I mean, after this, we're going to come back. We're going to be interviewing our first act and the Chev Quartet.
Yeah.
Which
And
is-
I hope everyone has a good night.
Goodbye.
We'll see you soon.
Say that you want me forever. Pray that you'll never find better. Give reassurance that you'll stay. Take me, I'm yours, whatever you say. Oh, no, you're gone. You have withdrawn from me. Oh, no, we're done. Barely begun. Now I see that you never loved me. Only used me for my loyalty. You always judged me. Such a fool to never see. Why did I ever learn to trust you? Because you never earned my trust. You never paid me any respect. No, I try my hardest not to think about you. It's very clear my ship will sink without you. So please, 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 I don't want to beg. Oh, no, you're gone. You have withdrawn, from me. Now I see that you never loved me. Only used me for my loyalty.
such a fool to never see.
Thanks very much. So my second song is my latest release called Old Habits. You can find it on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever. So it's called Old Habits. And basically it's about another relationship that's kind of toxic, and like finding the strength to like let yourself not be with them, and also like finding the strength to be okay seeing them with someone else. So yeah, it's called Old Habits. Hope you enjoy. I see that smile on your face. It gives me feelings I can't place. You always act like this with her. You'll never be close to what we were. Old habits die hard, and I know I shouldn't have kissed you. I know I gotta resist you. Old habits die hard, and I know I shouldn't have kissed you. I know I gotta resist this one. Do you really still think of me? Or even wonder how I've been? Do you even really wonder how I've been? You chose to act like this with her. No, 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 no. You'll never be close to what we were. Old habits die hard, and I know I shouldn't have kissed you. I know I gotta resist you. Old habits die hard, and I know I shouldn't have kissed you. I know I gotta resist. Through all my love and my embrace, I kept you close, but you restrained. Through all the pain and your mistakes, you held me down, but I escaped. Through all my love and my embrace, I kept you close, but you restrained. Through all the pain and your mistakes, you held me down, but I escaped. Old habits die hard, and I know I shouldn't have kissed you. I know I gotta resist you. Hope you enjoy the rest of the night. Have a good one.
And welcome back. That was Zandi. I'm joined here by the Chev Quartet. Guys, why don't you just introduce yourselves? We'll go along here.
I'm Dan, and drums.
Cooper, I play the guitar.
I'm Matt, I play bassy things.
And I'm Phil, and I was singing and playing keyboard and some singing, some saxophone. Everything. There we go.
You're doing a lot of things. So you were listed originally as a quintet, and I'm not part of the band, right? So what's going on here?
She's with us in spirit. she being Trudy.
Big shout out to Trudy.
Yeah.
Sax player. She plays alto.
Also
I
sax
should know
and
that.
sings.
And sings.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she couldn't join us today, but yeah, she's with us in spirit, and she'll be at our next gig, I'm sure. Yeah.
Plenty more.
And so she's the sax player normally
Yeah.
for you guys.
So
Okay.
we occasionally double sax, or I'm playing piano. We play a lot of jazz as a quintet as well.
Yeah, this is quite a rocky gig for us. Normally it's jazz standards and walking bass and such.
So you playing sax, that wasn't a cover, that was you. You do duet saxing.
Yeah, so occasionally we have tunes with both an alto and a tenor sax, or occasionally I just play piano when we have the single alto sax by Trudy.
So I was watching the gig
Oh,
as
yeah.
it was going on without any audio. But one thing I did notice was you were switching between singing on the, what do you call it, piano, electric piano?
Yeah.
And saxophone, keyboard, that's great stuff. How?
From Phil, he's from Phil.
Can I imagine like switching immediately from a keyboard to saxophone? Is that not?
Yeah, it was a tough gig, but it was good fun. And my fingers managed to move just about fast enough. So yeah, the crowd were great as well, and the band were lovely. So.
And to be clear, he's playing in 2 different keys when he's changing instruments, because he's playing in C on the piano, whatever it is, E flat.
Yeah.
So it's all different.
Oh.
So you guys have done gigs before. How long have you guys been a band for?
October?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 weeks.
Yeah, not
2
Okay.
months.
pretty soon into when we started.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us met on the, I think it was Big Band. I think we all...
Yeah, we all went for Big Band and didn't get it.
So we're the Big Band.
Me and Phil are both first years, so...
Yeah, so we were all looking for people to jam with.
Especially jazz.
Yeah, jazz and funk is our main thing. So we found Dan, and Cooper was looking as well, and then we found Matt, the bassist, and Trudy plays sax. So we all just came together, and on our first rehearsal just clicked, and we didn't even talk much. We just played the music and we just gelled.
It was natural.
And yeah, the rest was history.
This is how musicians socialise. They don't talk to each other. They hide behind their instruments.
Hey, music's a language.
So you guys are first years. Do you find it quite daunting to go from 8 weeks to go into a band that's then playing multiple gigs already?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you guys done anything like this before? Or is this like the first time you've been in a band?
I've been in bands before and I've played gigs before. This is the most professional thing I've been at. Yeah, this is definitely the most professional thing I've played at.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, it's really exciting and pretty crazy to be gigging within 8 weeks. But the band make a great noise, and it's what I want to do. And
It's called music.
Yeah.
What an excellent noise.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. And I'm looking forward to the future and more gigs that we have.
Plenty of gigs to come.
So you're a master's student. Is this your first year at Surrey, or have you been in Surrey?
Yeah. So did a bachelor's elsewhere, then took a gap year just to try and play a bit more, I think, and working as well to basically pay for the degree, and that went well, and got in Surrey, and yeah, so I'm doing a lot more playing than what I mean, I did a bit of playing during my gap year around London for small artists and stuff, which was really lucky of me to actually sort of find these people. But yeah, and now just doing even more gigging, which is great. And again, hopefully doing it a lot more in the few months and the next semester as well to come, which will be good.
Yeah. So what's next for you guys? Where do you take this quartet?
Got another show on Wednesday.
We had a show on Wednesday.
Yeah, playing on Wednesday.
Where's that at? Come on, I can do a little
little promo. We're playing at a Great Gatsby style evening
At Lakeside.
at Lakeside on Wednesday evening.
All
Yeah.
suited and booted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more formal.
Yeah.
All right, that's all we got. We're now going over to the Bills Brown sound. I stopped extremely early there. That was me missing my cue. We got over time. So the music scene in the music scene.
The music scene.
It's very
The
good
music
here.
scene.
Yeah.
We'll catch up
Okay,
backstage. We're now
great.
going to the Bills Brown sound.
For the music
Yeah.
scene.
Supporting. First one's Wicked Games by Chris Isaac. The world was on fire, but no one could save me but you. It's strange what desires can make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I don't wanna fall in love. And I don't wanna fall in love with you. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to say, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. And now I don't wanna fall in love. And now I don't wanna fall in love with you. The world was on fire, but no one can save me but you. It's strange what desires can make foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. Cool. It's quite a chilled set. So, yeah. The next one's by Leon Bridges. It's called River. It's like one of my favourite songs, so I thought I'd do it. Been driving these wide roads for so long. My heart's been far from you, 10,000 miles gone. I wanna come near you and give you every part of me. But there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. In my darkness I remember Mama's words reoccur to me. Surrender to the good Lord, and He'll wipe your sin clean. Take me to your river, I wanna go. Take me to your river, I wanna know. Dip me in your smooth waters, I go in. As a man with many crimes, come up for air. As my sins flow down to Jordan, I wanna come near you and give you every part of me. But there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. Take me to your river, 'cause I wanna go. Take me to your river, I wanna know. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. I wanna go, wanna go, wanna go. To your river, I wanna go. Take me to your river, I wanna know.
Thank you so much. Cheers. That's me. That's the end of it. Thanks for coming.
Welcome back. That was the Will Brown sound. We're here with Zandi right now.
Hello.
Did you enjoy the set?
Yeah, I did. Majorly. It was really good.
Lovely, lovely.
It was very fun.
Yeah, oh, good. Well, I've heard that you started singing and stuff when you were 13. Did you start writing at the same sort of time, or did that sort of...
So basically, I started singing when I was probably like 8 or 9, taking singing lessons, and then 13 was when I started kind of messing around with Logic Pro and trying to make beats and stuff. I still have them actually, so it'd be funny to listen to them now. I think it was some sort of house beat or something. Yes.
Were these ones that you made, the beats, were they just random?
Very random, very unfinished as well. About 20 seconds, and then I get bored and then move on and try and do something else.
Did you have any that you thought were good enough to pull out the
Probably at the
sort of
time
thing?
it was top 40 mate. But now I'm just a bit definitely not. But yeah.
Where else have you played live sort of thing?
I played at Festival in the summer on the House of Van stage.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my first ever live gig as Zandi, so it's quite a big thing for me to do, but I did it and it went pretty well, I think.
Why did you choose Zandi out of... I mean, your name is it's literally your name, but next to,
Yeah, so my full name is Alexandria.
Yeah.
And I looked on Spotify and I was like, I really hope this name's not taken, but it was. So I thought I had to, mix it up a bit. But there's also an African artist called Zandi.
Yeah, so you got competition basically.
Yeah. And then on Facebook, I always get loads of African people saying, hello, your song's amazing. not knowing that
Sick.
it's actually me, they think it's someone else.
I suppose you're getting an audience some
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Have you got your music out there on
Yeah.
things at all?
Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. Yeah,
Nice.
just.
Work that plug in
I,
there.
w- I yeah, exactly. I really want to release an EP soon though, so I've only
Cool.
got 2 singles out.
Have you got songs sort of like on the horizon?
Brewing, yeah.
All right.
No, I have. Yeah, I've got probably like 10 or 15 that are like kind of ready, but they need to get like mixed and mastered and stuff.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of ideas and just kind of like sit in my room at uni and just kind of like trying to do stuff in my room. But yeah.
What's the main instrument you use to start off the process? sort of thing?
I usually go with a synth or like electric piano, and then I go the beat, and then I start trying to like write lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the songs you played, the originals, both of them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, what are they about? If you could
Okay.
delve into that a little bit.
Yeah.
See how personal that is. Let's go for it.
Okay, so the first one is about feeling like kind of underappreciated, like in a relationship, and like kind of being taken for granted. So, like I say, you never loved me, you only used me for my loyalty. So it's like they know that you're never going to leave.
Yeah.
Because like you're attached. So they play on that. Yeah.
Okay. Is that the first song? And then
That was the first song, and then the second one.
song. What's that about then?
So Old Habits. So that's about basically being in a like break with someone, and you're seeing them move on, but like you know that they're just doing it to spite you. And yeah, I think it's just like trying to accept that firstly, and then secondly, it's kind of like finding the strength to then move on yourself and try and not go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deep.
Deep, I know. Jeez, yeah.
Are you, do you do all your mixing and producing on your own, or do you get people to sort of like
So
collaborate with
I
that process?
produce all my tracks.
Yeah.
And then with my latest 2 releases, I got a guy called Thomas Kidier to mix and master them for me. So yeah.
Interesting.
And he actually is from Guildford as well.
All right, lovely. All right,
Yeah.
I think we've got to wrap up now.
Okay, sick.
Cheers for that.
Yeah, no worries.
All right,
Thank you.
We've got Benjamin up next, so.
Yeah, he was really good.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
well,
really good.
we're not, but we can have that illusion. Anyway,
Yeah.
all right. See you later. Bye. Fuck. Oh.
I cannot decide what I really want. I've got the whole world asking where I'm coming from. If I leave right now, will I undermine all the hard work, darling, we were doing fine. Have I ever really known what I really want? What I want isn't always what I truly need. I gotta leave to be good for my own sake. Leave or else I'll break. I'll break. You say it's hopeless, I think you're wrong. I know you truly, it's been too long. A single thought of you in the back of my mind. I know, but I'll take it. And just like that, it breaks away. I don't have much to say. I'm trying to love you. It's been so hard. fill my mind with some stupid things. I've been waiting way too long. You say it's hopeless, but I think you're wrong. I need you truly. It's been too long. It breaks away. I don't have much to say. I'm trying to love you, but it's been so hard to show you I want you when you're not around. And though my mind's lost, I know I can. But how would you know when you're not even there? You're not even there. Thank you. Next song I'm gonna play is one of my favorite songs. It's Bob Dylan, "Mama, You've Been on My Mind." I was meant to play finger. Perhaps it is the color of the sun, cut flat, uncovering the crossroads I'm standing at. Or maybe it's the weather or something like that. But Mama, you've been on my mind. I don't need no trouble, please don't put me down, don't get upset, I am not pleading or saying I can't forget you. I'm just wondering to myself, will you waking up tomorrow? But Mama, you've been on my mind. And even though my eyes are hazy and my thoughts, they might be narrow, where you been, don't bother me. I won't bring you down in sorrow. I'm just wondering to myself, will you be waking up tomorrow? 'Cause Mama, you've been on my mind. When you wake up in the morning, baby, look inside your mirror. You know I won't be next to you. You know I won't be near. No, I'll just be curious to know if you can see yourself as clear as someone who's had you on his mind. And Mama, you've been on my mind. Thank you. you very much.
So I'm here with the Will Brown sound. How was your performance, guys?
Yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
How were the audience like? Were they very
Yeah, they were
energetic?
great. Yeah, no, a lot of beautiful faces, lots of friends. Yeah, it was good fun.
I mean, tell me a little bit about your song. I mean, you performed 2 songs, yeah?
Yeah, it was Leon Bridges' River. It's just like one of my favourite songs. It's just so soulful. Yeah, like I just love like singing that song because like you can just really like feel it and get into it. Do you know what I mean? And the first one, Wicked Game, was just like I don't know. It's just like a really amazing love song. You know, when it's like sad and happy at the same time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, like, do they mean anything personally to you, or?
Obviously, I didn't write them, so I couldn't say an exact point in my life. But you know, like, they just make me feel so much, like, so passionately.
Of course, yeah. Have you written any original songs together?
Are
you planning to write any original songs together?
Yeah, why not in the future?
So Will's written quite a lot, and we've done quite a lot of stuff together, and like worked on some of his songs together. But mostly Will sort of works on his stuff by himself, and then like brings it to me or whoever else he's playing with, and then we like make a thing out of it.
I know. I mean, I do understand you're both in the Tonmeister course. So like, how does that, you know, play with the music that you create?
Like a lot, because obviously, like being a producer as well, I'm always listening to like every aspect of the music.
Of course,
like, the sound.
Because I know the Tonmeisters focus more about the, you know, the sounds and, you know, the engineering and everything behind it. So
I'm a little bit less on the engineering, like, sort of blagging my way through Blagmeister. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but like with all the Tonmeister stuff and everything, does that affect your music or anything?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think negatively. I think I can separate. Like, I don't know about you, but I separate out. Like.
Yeah, I think it's really good to be able to have, like, having that insight. You got to be able to play both roles really on our course. In that, like, you do a lot of recording sessions where you run them and you sort of engineer them.
Yeah.
But you also end up playing on sessions. I mean, it varies between people. But I think we've both done like quite a fair bit of playing on for other people's recordings. And seeing both sides of it is really good. And it's good to be able to put yourself in, like, I'm a musician now, and then when you're recording someone else, you're like,
it's great to have both worlds, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, definitely.
And like when you're doing these songs and everything, like how do you work together? Like how do you work as a chemistry?
Well, to be fair, we've only really been practicing for like a week or 2. But we just kind of like go in his basement and just jam out and just like keep it relaxed.
So do you know like each other from like first year or way back? Or?
Yeah, well, we're in the same class, so you know, we go back, don't we?
Yeah.
So you just started this band like what, 2 weeks back, a week back?
Well, basically, like I just wanted to. I haven't played in a while, and I was like, I want to do it, and I was like, who's an amazing guitarist? And I was like, it's Logan. And then I was like, do you want to do it? And he was like, yeah.
So you're planning to like do something more in the future together, or
yeah, like I always love.
Or is this it just for like live at Studio One?
once in a lifetime opportunity. No, there'll be more.
No, definitely, yeah.
Okay, so I've heard a little something about you, Will. I've heard like you look more like the milk bar.
The Milky Bar kid. Yeah, that's me. I'm the Milky Bar kid.
Typical white boy, right?
Exactly.
So like, how did that come out? Like how?
Well, that's probably from, you know, my parents that they're actually watching. I think.
So your parents were the one who told you this?
Yeah, I just remember being at like football ages ago, and like one of the dads was like, "Oh, that's the Milky Bar kid," and my dad was like, "That's my son." That was pretty awkward, man, but pretty funny. Keep getting called.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, is that a nickname now that's just come to you?
Well, it's my cover photo on Facebook, but
I've seen like
I don't let anyone call it me too much because you know you don't want to be the Milky Bar kid.
Of course, yeah. But I mean, like, everyone's been telling me about it, so...
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Because, I mean, all the third years have been telling me, like, oh, you should definitely tell him that.
What a wind-up.
Because I opened up your Facebook, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, why is that the story? And it was like, you should probably ask Will that.
Yeah.
Anything else, like, would you like to say about music-wise, about performance? Any future gigs? Somewhere?
Future gigs, I'll definitely be future gigs. If like, just stay tuned on my page, which I've only made recently. But I'll be releasing some music, so quite excited to release music. I'm always writing, I'm always playing. Yeah, I just love it. Live for it.
And are you gonna add in more people in and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. Like I get as many musicians as possible, like on board, because you know I just love like collaborating. You get so much more when it's other people.
Yeah. Anyways. Stay tuned to the next act, and thank you guys so much. And
That's
I
cool.
hope you
It's
have a
a
great
pleasure.
night.
You guys did
Yeah.
an amazing job.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hello. My name is Nicholas Patrick. This is my good friend Ollie. This first one's one of my own, and it's called Do You Feel Small?
Look up at the clear blue sky and tell me how you feel. But do you feel small? And all these people walking by without a sound. Yeah, how do they feel? No, no. But do they feel small? I really can't complain, 'cause no one is listening. I wonder if there's any point to this whole game. And how do we compare to what is far out there? Or does it even make a difference if I care? Thoughts I know, but maybe best left alone. But how will we then know where we are and what we're doing? I know we're losing the sense of meaning. The world keeps spinning. I keep believing that we're not just here in vain. No, but the secrets are untold. We're drifting in the unknown. It's crazy how much more my life begins to show. And how do we compare to what is far out there? Does it even make a difference if I care? Drifting in the unknown. It's crazy how much more my life begins to show. And how do we compare to what is far out there? Does it even make a difference if I can? Will we ever know why we are here?
Thank you very much. Okay, so this one is by a guy named Mac Ayers, who we're going to see on Monday night, which is sick. It's called Change Your Mind.
Can't feel my fingers still feeding you. Won't you come figure out what I could do for you? Wait at the winter to taste the spring. I want to discover everything. Oh, it seems to me like we're just getting used to, but it feels like I've been waiting for so long. Oh, it seems to me like all that you had heard to, known it all along. Never tried to change you. Didn't wanna have to wake up. I never needed nothing from you. I never needed nothing like I needed you. I'd like to show you just how I feel. I'm just afraid of something this real. Oh, it seems to me like we're just getting used to, but it feels like I've been waiting for so long. Oh, it seems to me like all that you had heard to, known it all along. I never tried to change you. Didn't wanna have to wake up. I never needed nothing from you. I never needed nothing like I needed you. Just trying to change your mind. Just a little piece of mind. Just trying to change your mind. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Hi, I'm here live with Benjamin. How you doing? Yeah?
Yeah.
So tell me a little about your performance. How was that like?
My performance was great. I did one original song,
Mhm.
and I covered a song by Bob Dylan. It's
Mhm.
one of my favourite songs.
Yeah, how was the performance, like the audience and everything?
Oh,
About it?
yeah, the audience were fantastic.
Yeah,
and,
did they like it? You
yeah.
sure they liked it?
Well, I've had positive reviews so far.
That's good, that's good. Tell me a little bit about your original song. and stuff.
Yeah, my original song, it was actually, I only finished it today actually.
Wow, last minute?
Yeah, last minute. I always work best under pressure. But anyway, the opening section is a little bit about my indecisiveness when it comes to making big decisions in a relationship, or and not really knowing what I want versus what I need.
Mhm.
Like, what's the right balance? That sort of thing.
You did tell me like it is split up into two sections, so two different sections. So do explain, like, how'd you put those two together? Because I know you wrote the first part first and then second.
Yeah. So the first part is quite recent,
Mhm.
and I really wanted to finish it for this this gig.
Mhm.
And then I went back to an old song of mine that I wrote last year, and I realised that thematically they're quite similar, and they were all written in the same key.
Okay.
So naturally it worked quite well together.
So is this song like about one of the girls back in the day or something like that?
Back in the day.
Back in
yeah.
the day, yeah. So like, I know you do CMT and stuff. So like, how does that help with like composing music and everything?
CMT, yeah. I mean, obviously we do a lot of experimental stuff in CMT, and originally the recorded version of the song features a vocoder. I tried to get one for the live performance here, but I couldn't. So this performance was more laid back than the
usual.
intentions,
Yeah, okay.
than the usual. Yeah.
I mean, are you planning to like work with other people, or is this like just your solo performances you want to do, or?
Hopefully work with other people.
Yeah.
Will Brown, who just performed before me, before he went on stage, he said he wants to produce with me. So that's pretty cool.
I mean, I was just speaking to Will Brown just now, and he was
Yeah.
like, he was trying to look for different people. I mean, he didn't mention about that, but yeah, it's quite an interesting thing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, how would you, like, what kind of genres would you like to do or anything?
I mean, I want to diverge into some sort of indie rock sound. What it would be exactly, I don't know yet. I think that would come, you know, once you actually collaborate with other people.
Yeah.
That's when the sound really starts to narrow down and like come to life.
So, like, what made you really like indie rock, or just indie, or the kind of genre?
It was probably, I mean, my brother and I, we were huge Busted McFly fans. So we were into that sort of pop rock sound from very early on. And then as I grew, my taste in music matured a little bit. So I went less pop, more rock.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, I've been brought up on that sort of music by my dad as well. So.
Yeah. And like with the song with today, like Bob Dylan,
Yeah.
like what inspired you to sing that, or?
It was actually, I love Bob Dylan, but it was actually a cover by Jeff Buckley.
Okay.
Jeff Buckley's one of my favourite artists of all time, and he's a huge inspiration to me. Like the way he can just cover a song and make it his own entirely, and so that was definitely a factor.
And like, are you planning to produce an album or anything like that, or?
Yeah, in the new year, hopefully I'm gonna start releasing stuff, maybe on Spotify.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm posting stuff on SoundCloud and just sharing it with friends and family.
Okay. And are you planning to experiment like different kinds of genres or anything like that, or? Or are you just gonna stick with indie rock?
No, definitely not. The reason why I haven't released anything yet is because I can't find my proper sound yet. Like, it's all over the place.
Yeah, of course.
So so as I want to go into songwriting in the future, I'm just trying out different genres and writing for other people as well.
And like some people say, like you know, you and Alberto have like a little chemistry going on together. Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, so my housemate Alberto. Yeah, we're just really good friends, and we help each other musically, and
yeah.
He's a guitarist, so he
All right.
often plays with me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways,
thank
yeah.
you.
Cheers. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
tonight and everything. Yeah, take care.
Yeah. Are we still?
Hello, we're the Beatrix Killer Experiment. This first song we wrote ourselves. We recorded it the other day. It's called Last Train. We hope you like it.
Signal operator. I looked and thought I saw a gateway, but it was just another day. And I'm stuck in the city centre trying to find the Prime Minister. It's been a hell of a long day, gotta call a cab, get me on my way, and I missed the last train. Please take me home, I'm stuck in the pouring rain.
back on a time slave lane, bearing the gifts beyond price, almost free. Honest receiver, making our music, still be open-hearted. Not the bullet shouted, it's really just a question of your honesty. Yeah, your honesty. One likes to believe in the freedom of music. Catering prizes and endless compromises shatter the illusion of integrity. It's a below waves crackle with life. Right to 10 iris, so in the energy. Emotional feedback on a timeless wavelength, bearing the gift beyond price, almost free. For the words of the prophets were written on the studio wall. God's at home. And echoes with the sound of salesmen. Cats, foot, sign, claw, neurosurgeon, scream, bummer, paranoia's poison door, 21st century schizoid man. Hard rock, barbed wire, politicians, funeral pyre, innocents raped with napalm fire, 21st century schizoid man. Cheers. Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. I'm here with Nicholas Patrick. How was your performance tonight, guys?
Yeah, good. Went really well, actually. I'm pretty pleased with it.
Yeah, I think.
Tell me a little bit about how it went.
I don't know. I mean, we've been mates since first year in uni, in our final years. We've kind of been planning to do stuff like this, sort of collaboration, sort of like the whole way through. And we've never really sort of done it properly.
So you started way back in first year then?
Yeah, man. Yeah, in like halls together and stuff.
So like, what kind of genres do you guys look into?
I don't know, probably, I mean, like jazz, soul, that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
jazz, soul, mainly, that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about like the song choices you did today and stuff.
So the first one was one I wrote called "Do You Feel Small," and then the second one was one by a guy named Mac Ayers, who's like kind of like I don't know, one of my favorite artists really.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And like, just tell me a little bit about your original song. Like, how did you inspire?
I was speaking to my mates about what to say about how I wrote this song.
Okay.
It's as cringy as it sounds. Like I was sitting in my room and I was like, I can't write a song because I like writer's block. Looking out the window and I was like, geez man, we're pretty insignificant. So I wrote a song about it basically. But.
I mean, like I'm sure there should be some sort of inspiration just other than looking out. I mean, the melody, the words, and everything. I mean, it should come from somewhere, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of sort of I don't know. I kind of get into quite a deep thinking mode, I guess, when I write songs. I kind of go for more sort of motivational, deep thinking songs rather than sort of love songs, I guess.
Okay. And like, obviously, you're working with him. Like, how does the chemistry work and everything between you guys?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm usually the bassist.
Yeah.
We had a drummer, but he's got a job in Cornwall now.
Okay.
So.
I mean, does he occasionally come in to play? Or?
We've done a couple gigs, but not for a while now. Yeah,
we did 3 over 7, which were went really well actually. It's a shame because you got a job and had to move back then. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Like just like how do you guys work together? Like I'm sure you have different genre tastes or something.
Yeah.
So like how do you combine the two together?
That's a good question, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of like John Mayer-esque vibe, and then kind of mixed with hip hop and jazz, I guess.
So like when you combine, because I'm sure you'd want to interpret the songs together and everything, right? So like how do you put the two together?
Well, I think usually it's Nick. Nick writes the songs. You know, I'm not like we're both doing the music. Like I'm playing, music with Nick, but for his music. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, it's all kind of down to this guy right here.
And then I mean, like obviously, have you been putting out your albums out and stuff like that?
Yeah, so basically I did a name change recently actually. So my name is Nick Griffiths basically. Okay. And I've got music under Nick Griffiths. Okay. And I'm yet to release stuff under Nicholas Patrick.
Okay, why Patrick? Okay.
I'm Nicholas Patrick Griffiths. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your middle name then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit more musician-y maybe.
Okay. Well, okay, so there was a little story behind this, but so I heard you go out to Citrus every Wednesday.
Oh.
What? Who said that?
With sources.
No way.
Nah. Not recently, man. Not recently.
Not recently.
I guess, before, I guess, yeah.
And, like, obviously, I've heard you're one of the worst rugby players in the team.
What?
Man, that's mean.
That's mean.
No, but, like, tell me, like, what do you guys do other than, like, do you bond other than music or do something together?
No, we live together.
Okay.
We lived together last year and this year.
So I'm sure, like, you both write music at home and stuff
we're
like
always
that.
we're both
like, I'm sure you
CMCs,
contribute somehow to, like, writing music, no?
Yeah, probably like in the grand scheme of things, yeah.
Yeah, I mean we've done quite a lot of projects together and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
We'd
which
start
ones have
releasing
you been
stuff,
your
really.
favorite composition that you've done so far?
What, together?
Yeah.
Man.
Taking Flight?
Yeah, man, that's gone. Where's that? That's lost.
Deep in the hard drive.
No, we got.
I mean, are you planning to bring some old like compositions back in and?
Yeah, I've been going through a few of my sort of second year composition projects, and there's actually some like quite nice stuff in there. So I've been thinking of kind of bringing it to the table, doing something.
Again,
like
you
that,
told me you're CMT students, right?
Yeah.
So like, how's that affect the way you produce music and stuff like that?
Shows us some wacky
techniques. Because I know like CMT definitely does some crazy stuff, like some of their projects. So like, how do you like take that, and put it into the way you compose music, and like obviously fit it with the genres you're doing too?
Yeah, I guess I take quite a lot of. Well, I don't know, man. I guess to some of my pieces, kind of when I'm producing it, I kind of bring a experimental aspect, I guess. So one time I had a box of matches, and I lit the match. And it goes like.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I made that into like a kind of beat then.
Okay.
So it was kind of a drum sample-ish sort of thing. So
that's quite interesting. I mean, I know you do like different weird sounds, but somehow it comes together as like a really sick tune.
Yeah. So
like I know you can't really produce that on stage and stuff. So like, do you have backing tracks and stuff like that goes behind it?
I guess we
when
kind
you
of
perform it.
We consider getting sort of drum
we were
pads.
talking about it. We were talking about it, but we've never actually.
Or are you actually planning to do like real like stuff? I mean, obviously you're not gonna light fire on stage and stuff, but
why not, man? Why not?
I guess personally I'm more into the more natural sounds, I guess.
Because I know like more of the other acts, they've done such like an experimental sort of music. So like, how do you inspire from other artists like in your ear?
Yeah, I think we all do. We all do. You know, we take things off each other that we don't even notice that we take off each other.
Yeah, we
But,
got a good group of
you know, we're
musicians,
definitely
right?
different because of the influences that we have of our classmates. So
yeah, we got some really talented musicians now. Yeah, which is pretty good.
Well, I mean, I'm glad, guys. Like, thank you for performing tonight. I mean, that was a sick performance, and
Thank you, man.
I hope to see
Appreciate
you
it.
guys around soon. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks very much.
Cheers, man. Nice one.
Luck ran out, I lost the love. It'll run me down, stop being fun. So don't go around, don't go waste my time, waste your time. Won't get me out of bed, I've been lying here. Can't be asking, being there for a friend, being there for a friend is something ain't done lately. I haven't seen you lately. Oh, we know shit's not right, shit's not right. No one's ever seen you like this. No one's ever seen me like this. Everybody, hey! What you wait? So what you waiting for? Hey! Everybody, the TV shows are done with it. The festivals are done with it. The record sales are bored of hearing every downer on a low. Oh, we are done this time, no. Swerve to miss a man while you crash the van. Bust the windscreen, almost broke your hand. Cost you $5,000. You've been acting crazy, I've been acting shady. Oh, we are fucked this time, fucked this time. Swerve to miss a man while you crash the van. Bust the windscreen, almost broke your hand. Cost you $5,000. You've been acting crazy, I've been acting shady. Oh, we are fucked this time, fucked this time. Fuck! Hey! What you wait? So what you waiting for? Hey! Girl, it's a killer. Yeah, it's a killer. Oh. Yeah, it's a killer. A killer, a killer. Oh. No one's ever seen me like this. Thank you guys. How you guys doing? You have a good night? Thank you so much for coming. We're at long last. Hope you're having a good night.
guys enjoying this last song? Let's go fucking crazy, yeah? Prepare long last. Hope you guys have a good evening. Come on now, guys. On me. See you later.
Hello, welcome back to the interview space. I'm here with Beatrix Kiddo Experiment. How are you guys? How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty well.
Good.
Yeah,
So,
feeling good.
Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Joe.
Dan.
I'm Stelios.
Nice. So, how did you find live at Studio One performing?
It was really good. I had a really good time. Yeah, it was really fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
How did it compare to last year? Because I know you were at Looney last year.
We were. Yeah, much better.
Much
much better. The confidence levels gone up, I think. Looney
And
was
musical levels.
Musical levels as well. Looney I found a bit daunting because I'd never. I mean, I had sung in the first year. Do you remember that? In Dire Straits thing. Yeah. And,
yeah, it was like the project. Yeah.
Yeah, in the music project.
You sang in
before,
like a
but-
medley.
Yeah, and so singing then was like, oh, this is a bit scary.
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
having done that
And it
now,
was harder last year.
and it was much harder. Do you remember what I had to sing? It was really high, way too out my vocal range.
Oh god. Yeah.
It was tricky.
It was Sheep.
It was Sheep by Pink Floyd.
Oh, were you? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. If
It's pretty high.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
so-
It is a pretty high song. So, yeah.
Come a long way since then.
A long way as a band. How long have you guys been together then?
Well, we formed for Looney, didn't we? So I would say about a year, probably. But
So then you've improved progressively over time.
yeah, we have. I think we sort of finding our niche more and more and more in the style that we're going for, and everything, rather than just playing like anything.
Have you done many like live gigs then between?
No, we haven't.
So it's pretty much like your big event at the end of the year.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. We would have, but we didn't have a lot of time to work out a really good set. But then this was on, so it's like, oh, we need to do this. So then we're doing this, but then hopefully we'll do something more afterwards when we get some more songs.
So when it comes to your set, you played a cover of a Rush song.
We did.
And
That
then
was second.
Yep, second, and then the first one was an original song. So
Yes.
what? What kind of influences did you
For
draw
the first
upon
song,
for that?
For the first song, influenced by Dire Straits and Jethro Tull and the Smiths. We sat down in our living room, me and Dan, and we thought, we were listening to a song. It was by Jethro Tull, and we thought, this sounds like Dire Straits. And we thought, oh, we could write a song like this. And then we wrote that, and we thought, oh, this is actually not too bad. And then we just made a whole song. And we thought, this is all right. So we learned it as a band, played it.
So is that the first time you debuted that?
Yes,
song
that's the first
in
time that song has been performed. It's also been recorded, available, on music platforms at some point. Yeah.
It's just a cheeky little plug.
Little plug there. Yeah.
And why Rush? Why that song that you did for them?
We all like Rush. We're all big Rush fans. That song was really hard. We thought
we were joking about it. That it was like very virtuosic.
Yeah.
So we were like, why don't we try it?
We could try
I
it.
said no. Then yeah.
He said no.
Then
You
we
said
tried it.
Maybe. I said please. and then we actually did it. And it did start as a joke at first. So we will never be able to play it. We'll never be able to do this. And then we thought, oh, we can actually.
Yeah.
do it.
Why don't we just put a ton of hours into this?
It took a lot of time.
And we did.
Oh yes, that's the first time we performed that as well, and we started learning that a long time ago. In must have been about April, May time. It was a long time ago. So yeah.
So you talked about how you've developed over the year and finding your niche. So other than the bands and artists mentioned for the original song, is there any other people that you draw upon for influence in terms of your sound overall?
We really like Pink Floyd. That's
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, that's a big influence of ours. Because we write a lot of when we're not writing songs like that, we've written quite a few like prog rock songs, like, very kind of similar to Pink Floyd. So we're also influenced by King Crimson as well, who we played a little bit of their song at the end. If people were wondering what that was, because I don't think anyone knew it, but that's okay. So yeah, bands like that, really, a lot of prog bands.
So just because I know Pink Floyd.
Yes.
What kind of era then do you draw from? Is it like do you draw from all ends of the spectrum, or are you more specifically drawing from when like Roger Waters was heading it? When David Gilmour was, or was it more of the earlier stuff?
I think a combination of the early stuff, the Syd Barrett stuff, and then the band stuff, and then the Roger Waters stuff. After Roger left the band, no one cares about that. He doesn't care about that. All that like that kind of area. So so Dark Side of the Moon, Animals, Wish You Were Here, The Wall, but then also Piper, Sourceful, and Am I Mother, and that kind of. So like you got the psychedelic stuff, and you've also got the prog stuff as well. So
nice,
yeah.
Nice. And where do you see yourself going in terms of a band from here, and progressing and writing original stuff?
We really like writing original stuff. So we're going to keep doing that. And
record more.
Huh?
Record more.
Record more, yeah. We're sitting on a lot of original songs at the moment that we need to get down and record. So we'll do that next after the Christmas. Our plan is to record kind of that stuff, make an EP, and then hopefully put it out to, some places where we can play.
Nice. So you're looking to do a lot more live performances.
That would be ideal.
Are you slowly getting hooked on it now? You've done both Looney and Live from Studio One.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So are you looking for, like, when it comes to those live events, is it more like smaller ones, or would you rather do it like bigger ones? Because there's always the debate between small venues being more intimate or live bigger venues being a lot more like grand.
Either really. We're easy, I think. Quite happy to play at any place.
Would you like to incorporate all those like big stage props like Pink Floyd did?
If
you could.
Well, I mean, it would be fantastic if we could, but yeah, why not?
So now we're going to go back to music.
Fantastic.
Hello. Merry Christmas, everybody. My name is Jamie Crooks, and I've got some songs. This one is called Blood. I can't wait for blood to stop running. 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 Waves that break exactly the same when I blood to stop running. I can't wait. Waves that break exactly the same way. Waves that break exactly the same way. Waves that break. That willfully swallow our eyes floating on strings in light. I'm walking out on the pavement. Your hand is clutching on my hand. My hand is holding on the strings. It's all right. I will never blow out the smoke, and I can't wait for blood to stop running. I can't wait. Waves that break exactly the same way. Waves that break exactly the same way. Waves that break. And when I wake up in darkness, reach out when somebody isn't there. I'll sever all of the fingers. I'll stop myself in your tracks. I can't wait for blood to stop running. 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 I can't wait. I can't wait for blood to stop running. I can't wait for blood to stop running.
This one's from the album I'm putting out soon. It's called Endless Window. Here goes. Position. I'm about to set the hood down. Yeah, I'm dying 'cause
That was me. Good night. Have a good one.
And that was Jamie Crooks, and he'll be in the studio with us to talk about his set in a short period of time. But right now, I'm with, at long last. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Yeah. If you just all want to introduce yourselves and your roles within the band.
I'm Jack, I'm vocalist.
I'm Ollie, I'm a guitar player.
I'm Ben, I'm bass.
I'm Nick, I'm a drummer.
My name's Matt, I play guitar.
And so you guys had an extremely energetic set, and you could tell you guys really enjoyed it. And the crowd enjoyed it as well. They reciprocated that back to you. So how was that? This was your first big event that you put on. How'd that feel?
It was sweet. To be honest with you, like, because we've all done live shows before, but like to have a crowd be that reciprocal that early on, because that's our first gig, you know, like to have them to be that ready for it was really, really nice.
Yeah, and
helped it a lot.
Yeah, and bouncing around. I mean, we were having fun, and that
So much
obviously,
fun.
yeah,
Mate, it's sweet. If I told them to do something, they'd do it, and that's nice. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Listen.
It's almost sometimes like when you treat it as if the crowd's not there and you just kind of get in your element.
Yeah.
That's the time the crowd interacts the most, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I stopped jumping at all the whole set. So
Mate, you went off on
everyone,
it.
it rubbed
You
off
did
on
it.
everyone.
That was a
Got back the
cough,
cameraman, he's moving up.
Yeah.
So your name, you guys, you're all second years, I believe,
Yeah.
and you tried to start this band, you're saying, in your very first week of university.
Yeah,
and you only just finally
met
got around
up.
to
It was a very awkward. We awkwardly met up in like the first week.
Yeah.
And I don't know, someone had an assessment or something, and we've been trying to get it going since then, and it's taken until this long.
Because we've always played for each other's assessments. Like we've all played for Jack's assessment, we've all played for Ollie's, we've all played for Matt's as well, and we just never really got round to playing it just for fun. And that's what we wanted to do tonight, and I think we put that across
We're
really well.
officially a thing.
A thing.
Yeah, we're a thing.
I heard you guys saying,
Watch this space.
Yeah, watch this space. Yeah, EP coming May. So.
just outside before we came in, I heard you guys. I think you were saying you emotionally said that to everyone. This is the group, guys. This is it.
That's it. I feel so comfortable with this lot, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like it's almost like it's benefited us waiting this long to do it.
Yeah.
It's especially such an important thing apart from being musical, just that real dynamic, and I think these guys are just awesome to play with. We just have so much fun, so it's really cool.
I guess we've been playing for a year and a half.
Yeah.
We've kind of already had that awkward band phase. So now when we play, we're already pretty tight. We know what works and what doesn't. And
Strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we just put on a really strong performance. And I think everyone at the crowd really appreciated that.
You can definitely tell. So you guys actually been rehearsing together for this in time.
Yeah, we put quite a bit of work in actually to make sure. I guess because we love the songs and we wanted to kind of try and do a step above and really put on a good show in that short set. And I think we kind of did that.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Hopefully.
Hopefully,
anyway. Yeah.
And your influences, they're all. You guys, I think, in our pre-interview stuff we did, you guys have a lot of different influences. You don't all share the same.
Yeah,
sort of
I
style
think
of
people
music.
rarely do, in a group like this. No, I think it's important to blend.
No, yeah, definitely.
Blend what you've
the
got.
more eclectic the band is, the more interesting the music we're going to make will be. Definitely.
Especially when we come to writing our own material as well. Having the different range in genre means we're going to have hopefully write something quite unique and original.
Yeah, like for example, I mean, Matt comes from a rock background. Nick comes from a jazz background. I come from a classical, and the same with these guys. I mean, they come from rock as well, so it's very diverse, and I think that's what makes us quite unique as well.
Yeah, I think you had the Sinister Gates
I
guitar,
did.
so Avenged Sevenfold is a big influence.
Loves Avenged Sevenfold.
All the big metal. I'm just a metal man.
I see, I saw that. I was like, oh,
Matt,
that's great.
metal,
I
I think.
So what do you guys? You say classical. What are you guys influences?
I'm a bit of both actually. I started very classical when I was probably, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11. I did a lot of classical stuff when I was at school, and then got to about 15, 16, had a band and just sort of did a lot more rock stuff. Then come to uni, I wanted to do a bit more with that, and then I met these guys, and that's, I'm a bit of both.
I think that's great. And you guys only just got an Instagram account, so that's something. What is your Instagram name? Just very quickly. We'll
At Long Last UK.
At Long Last UK.
Follow it.
So we're going over to Dara.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends, and tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. 15 years old and smoking hand-rolled cigarettes, running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends. Had my first kiss on a Friday night. I don't reckon that I did it right, but I was younger then. Take me back to when we found weekend jobs, and when we got paid, we'd buy cheap spirits and drink them straight. Me and my friends have not thrown up in so long. Oh, how we've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. One friend left to sell clothes, and one works down by the coast. One had 2 kids but lives alone. One's brother overdosed. One's already on his second wife. One's just barely getting by, but these people raise me, and I can't wait to go home. And I'm on my way. I still remember these old country lanes when we did not know the answers, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
Wagwan. Hello, it's me. So, this first song I'm going to play is a song called Somehow. Hope you like it.
And I know you're not yourself. Stealing glances in the kitchen through the mirror on the shelf. And I noticed you're not as open. Drinking mixes and a spirit only sends you into hell. And all I tell you now is to talk so you can figure it out. And I
you while you go and sell yourself out. Leave the door open, I'm tired of love. Give me a moment, it's never enough. And why can't I focus on anything but you now? But you got so lost somehow. And this lion has lost its mane. It was the source of all the envy, but with nothing real to gain. I saw it coming upon your face, growing tired of the secrets with no truth to ascertain. And all I tell you now is to talk so you can figure it out. And I think I let you down, but I won't just stand here while you go and sell yourself out. Leave the door open, LOL, I'm tired of love. It's never enough. And why can't I focus on anything but you? You got so lost. And I can't hear whispers when I cannot witness your mouth. And secrets are stories that someone forgot to let out. Leave the door open, I'm tired of love. Give me a moment, it's never enough. And why can't I focus on anything but you now? But you got so lost somehow. I'll be waiting for you to come around. But you got so lost somehow. Do you know what the bad thing is? That's not the first time that's happened as well. I don't know what's wrong with my feet. I'm just kind of like this when I sing. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so that was fun, wasn't it? This next song is a song called Notions. I hope you like it. Oh yeah, so I write very pointlessly sad songs. So if you're having a day when you're thinking, nah, not today, mate, go and find me on Spotify. So yeah. Hold me at arm's length, darling, you know I'm afraid. Listen to what I'm saying, you're just out of frame. And in the night you call me up and tell me of the pain that's trickling down. Your face full of fear and vacancy, I'm here to come around. Any time of day I could be awake for you. I just wanna heal anything you're falling through. And though I seem emotionless, I can't bear the thought of ever losing you. When will the words just paint themselves? I'm learning how to talk. Exit from separation. Come close to me and teach me how to walk. And if I left myself alone, I know I'd be reaching out for you. And I'll take the weight and pull it down. I'll run in your shoes. Any time of day I could be awake for you. I just wanna hear when you think you're falling through. And though I seem emotionless, I can't bear the thought of ever losing you. And though I seem emotionless, I can't bear the thought of ever losing you. Just give me your word and show me you're open. We'll leave it to notions and let it unfold. Just give me your time to sit among roses. I'll speak in this silence. And to you I'll hold on. Just give me your word and show me you're open. We'll leave it to notions and let it unfold. Just give me your time to sit among roses. I'll speak in the silence. To you I'll hold on. Any time of day I could be awake for you. I just wanna hear when you think you're falling through. And though I seem emotionless, I can't bear the thought of ever losing you. And though I seem emotionless, I can't bear the thought of ever losing you. Thanks a lot. Cheers. See you in a bit.
And that was Dara Chaplin, just performing there, and he'll be on in a bit. I'm joined here by Jamie Crooks. I guess you could say you stole the show.
What are you talking about?
Jamie Crooks. Crooks.
Oh.
I know I did at the start of the when we introduced it at the start, and no one laughed then. And I was really hoping someone would laugh. So hopefully someone at home who's watching, they will laugh at this. You know, I'm not. Oh, geez, little wardrobe malfunction there. Jamie, how are you doing today?
Well, I was doing fine until that joke happened, and now I'm just feeling terrible.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, dude.
I was having a great night.
Yeah, you could tell.
It was
looked
really.
Like you having a great night.
And now what? Now we just got to spend the next few minutes just basking in the afterglow of that travesty.
Right. So this wasn't.
I've been doing fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. It's going to be quite a good night.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I like to say I'm really impressed with the production values of this event. StagTV, Left PT, TPT crews, as well as the Tom Ice's music department, are doing such a great job. And if you go back and look at our old videos, it's such a huge job.
They have been working extremely, extremely hard on this. I've not seen Studio One done up like this ever.
You've done quite a few events in the past.
Yeah.
This is your 4th year performing, right?
Mhm. It's my fourth live.
How do you feel like it's changed over those years?
Much more Ivy Centre in my first year, and then suddenly the Ivy Centre started getting busy. Now it's in Uni Hall, but now it's not in Uni Hall. Now it's here. That's
we don't
it.
talk
It's
about
just...
Uni Hall.
Okay.
Sorry. About Asterix Hall.
He's just gonna bleep it out.
Until the lawyers can say we're allowed to talk about Uni Hall, then we'll talk about Uni Hall.
Uni Hall. Right. Well, I mean, not really that much has changed apart from venue and production values. That I do predict this stream is going to sound pretty good. Last year, it was all right, but
you know, How do you think you've changed, though? I mean, you know.
Oh, was that the original question? Or like...
It might have been. I may have made a typo
Okay,
in my
cool.
head.
Well,
you don't know that. 4 years. That's a long time.
Well, you only started knowing me in my second year, so like, how do you think? How do you think I've changed?
How do I think you've changed?
I can only.
Your hair's gone longer. That's a bit weird. It's not weird, you know. I like a guy with long hair and glasses.
I think they look terrible.
Oh, okay, geez, mate. You know, so I think it's quite strange, really, because you as a person don't exist. Not you, like just in general, you know, conceptually, you as a person don't exist. You're an amalgamation of what everyone else thinks of you. Yeah. Have you ever written a song about that?
Not yet, but actually, no.
We can do a collab.
Damn, you should. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Right. You know what? What should be? Just write a lyric and I'll put it on the next song.
Well, now.
Yeah, do it. Just say it on the spot. I guarantee you, this has happened before.
I'm not doing that. That's too much pressure.
How do I know
that's
that
it.
That's going on my next song.
Too much pressure. That's
I'm
it.
not doing that.
Yeah.
There's too much pressure. That's it. There we go.
So you make a lot of original content.
Yeah.
You know, your performance is original content. Do you have anything upcoming that people at home can get excited about?
Yes, I do. I've got the second song that you just saw is from an album that I wrote for my end-of-year research project in final year. And I've been sitting on it for about 6 months. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put it out. It's called Fight and Dreams, and it's coming out maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, whenever I feel like it. I've got a single out already.
Sounds like a threat.
JamieCrooksBandcamp.com. Jamie Crooks. JamieCrooksMusic.bandcamp.com. That's it. JamieCrooksMusic.bandcamp.com.
JamieCrooksMusic.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. So where's it all end for you? In one word, final destination. What's your final destination in one word? We're cutting you off, dude. You took too long. All right. We're going over now to Gabriel and his Angels.
This is a song called La La Land by Demi Lovato. This is a song called La La Land by Demi Lovato. Confident, but I still have my moments, baby. That's just me. I'm not a supermodel. I still eat McDonald's, baby. That's just me. Well, some may say I need to be afraid of losing everything because of where is real in the la la land to me. Well, some may say I need to be afraid of losing everything because of where I am, my side and where I made my name. Well, everything's the same in the la la land machine. Well, I'm
and it's called TikTok.
Wake up in the morning feeling like Pete Diddy. Got my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit the city before I leave. Brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm sucking pedicures on our toes. Boys blowing up our phones. Girls blowing up our phones. Now we grabbing that day to play these. Turning up through the parties. Trying to get a little bit tipsy. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up. Tonight on the fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up. Tonight on the fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. And I can't in the world, but got plenty of beer. And I'm gonna in my pocket, but I'm already here. And now the dudes are lining up, cause they hear we got swagger. But we kick them to the curb unless they look like Mick Jagger. I'm talking boys to the touch by John. Get us back and begin to drawing. And now we go until they kick us out to the police shut us down. Police shut us down. Popo shut us down. So DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop now.
This is the last song, it's called Grace Kelly. I want to talk to you.
The last time we spoke, you were just in tears. But I promise it won't happen again.
Do I attract you to or repulse you with my queasy smile? Am I too dirty? Am I too flirty? Do I like what you like? Well, I could be wholesome, I could be lonesome, guess I'm a little bit shy. Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me without making me try? I try to be like Grace Kelly, but all her looks what you say. So I try a little pretty. I got a dance that's man. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be flying in the sky. I could be gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything. Oh, why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Walk out the door. How can I help it? How can I help it? How can I help what you think? Telling my baby, I'm my life on the ring. Why don't
green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything. Oh, why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? What can you say? I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be fire in the sky, I can be apple, I can be purple, I can be red. Gotta be green, gotta be mean, gotta be everything. Oh, why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? What can you
Hey guys, I'm back here with Darren.
Hello. Dara. It's Dara.
I know people call you Darren.
Everyone calls me Darren. And so basically, my great aunt sent me a Christmas card, which said, like, I'm 21, I've known her for a while. And she said, Dear Paul, Julie, Connor, that's my family. And then Darren. And I'm like, come on, Anne, I've known you for ages. What's going on? Yeah.
So anyways, tell me a little bit about your performance. How was it like and everything?
It was great fun. It was really, really good fun. The crowd were just fantastic. Like, they were so, so nice. And I always forget to plug my jack lead in properly. So I stood on it halfway through and it came out. And I was just like, my guitar's not making any noise. I'm just going to have to keep going. But it was good fun. I enjoyed it, man.
I mean, obviously you're organizing the event, so give us thoughts about that. Like,
it's been stressful, but it's been like such good stress, like the best stress, because like everyone's just been so proactive and everyone's been fantastic, and then to see it come off in an event where people are enjoying themselves as much as they are, like just perfect. Like, it's what you want if you're like organizing.
Of course, I mean, like the acts that you put on today, like they're just spot on.
Yeah, the standard is so high. Like before I went on, I was like, I mean, really, am I going after this? But no, everyone was so good. And like,
I guess like when you're focused into the performance zone, you're so like, okay, this is it. You know, I have to put my heart out.
Yeah, exactly. And like when my jack lead fell out, I was like, right, I've got to make this as good as I can. So I was like trying to be as emotional as possible, definitely.
Then talk to me about your original songs.
So I played Somehow and Notions, and they're both quite recently written. Somehow was kind of written about just wanting someone to be better and just like realizing that the person that you're into just isn't perfect and like you want to help them. And Notions is about realizing that like you've got some great people around you and like sometimes you take it like for advantage, and it's just about being aware of that, I think.
And I mean, you study CMT, I'm assuming.
Music.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
so
well,
like,
I'm music master's composition.
Okay,
student.
so like, how's that helped with your composition?
To be honest, like the stuff I'm learning at the moment on my masters is so interesting and it's so helpful for me because it improves my knowledge just so much. And I'm so lucky to have the lectures that we do because they're just fantastic. So it definitely helps for sure.
And like obviously, like, you know, when you do your compositions, like what inspires you to do those compositions?
Kind of, I guess most of my songs are kind of autobiographical, really. They're kind of just about either things that happen to me or things that happen to my friends.
Okay.
And then obviously I'm inspired by a bunch of different artists, like Bon Iver are my favourite band ever. And I'm definitely inspired by them a lot. And my friends, like I'm so fortunate to have the friends I do because they're so talented as well. So I listen to them making the music that they do and I'm like, yeah, I want to do something like that. So yeah, it's quite inspiring.
I know you told me this yesterday, but like any cute guys out there?
For God's sake. No, not at the moment. I'm all good. No.
Are you sure you don't want to say anything?
I'm a single Pringle. It's all good now.
I mean, there were some cute guys out there too.
No comment. All I'm saying, no comment. No comment.
Anyways, thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
I mean, any last words for
Check me out on Spotify and Facebook and everything.
I mean, yeah, thank you for organizing the event and everything.
Honestly,
that was such
a
good event.
Thank you.
I mean, I know you're graduating this year, but yeah, thank you so much for everything.
Thanks a lot, man. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm cloaked, all breathe, no smoke. I move in the night and I swing no rope. I'ma steal your throne and that's no joke. I walk on water, no boat. I'm ice, all sugar, all spice. You never seen a bitch so nice, so right. I'm Tina, no Ike, no flat. I'ma kill you with the mic like I'm holding a knife. Like
come and have a go. We've got 7 more songs for you. Met him at the bar and it's 18 past. I love the wrinkles in his eyes when I make him laugh. I tease him on his glasses and question the glass. When I take my bottle and we're off to dance. He's 22 and he likes my shoes. I can see him being honest in the way he moves. Generically pretty and his jeans are blue. And I just hope I don't lose my cool.
What a change a nice boy makes. What a change a nice boy makes.
He's not fake and he's got a nice face. And I'd really like to keep him in my personal space.
What a change a nice boy makes. What a change a nice boy makes.
From an ordinary know-it-all bragger, can't consider being ruddy with swagger. I've been thinking on it, how you made me feel, and I'm not sure if you being mysterious makes me just need you, but it's too much. Pretend this is new. I think you know what you do. I'll see the things you do, all the little things I put you through. Oh, you for a second. I like it better with the two of us connected. Is this something we can find if you let it all bend? Hands all over, 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 hands all over me. I've been loving it, working it. I've been drinking it down. I've been drinking it in. I've been working it out. To the belt, back to keep it if you felt right. Lose one night, time to party in the bright lights. Get the post tight, hold it to the right time. Be the paradigm and get them to it's just fine. I've been on my best behavior. I've been out living free. Jesus, take my hand. I am headed home. And bitch better have that honey waiting for me, cause it told me to do it on the phone. Oh, I've been on the best behavior. I've been out living free. Jesus, take my hand. I am headed home. Bitch better have that. Bitch better. Ooh, give them the night off. Don't make it a big thing. Don't need them to notice. Oh, tell me what you want. Like the way you're moving. What is it you're doing? You gotta see that I'm the type to get jealous. Take the chance if I have it. I'm gonna keep it real. 'Cause can you tell if you're the treasure that I steal? I know that he was kinda on the sideline in eyesight, but I wanna be the one that you like. Oh. You said it never counted. Hope you're feeling bad about it. Oh, I can't believe I never doubted that you'd always think of me. I thought of you so differently. I love the way you drive, riding shotgun at your side. I love thinking on the signs, but that just wasn't worth the hurt you put me through, and that's the truth. I had a dream about it back when you said sorry, but I know better than to take apologies from people who don't mean them. My mama told me to stay away from
spectacular.
This song is called Told Ya.
Totally unique.
I don't want to see a mosh pit for this song.
Unafraid to reference or not reference. Put it in blender. Shit on it. Bomb it on it.
I wanna play my bass on the back of the V&A. I'll be the queen of marble steps. I'm the king of the fucking stage. Check, I don't smudge my lips with whiskey nor lemonade. I'm the boss, I'm the bitch. You don't need to look away. Pour us another, pour me another drink. Not scared of it, on the kitchen sink. Not scared of any boys, you can't make me blink. I'm just not paying attention to what you think. I told you I was harder than you gave me credit for. I'll be wearing my stilettos and dragging you on the floor. Tell me I seem to breathe like your voice makes me a sissy. I have one thing to say, I know you never have the balls. I'll stay away from boys like you. If I can help it, you bore me like nothing else. Don't give a shit if you don't enjoy me being myself. I'm stepping on the shop and I'm selling what's on the shelf. I'm stepping on your toes. I'm detrimental to your health, bitch. You're not ready for my dubstep breakdown. Vroom vroom, it's a hardcore takedown. These voices boring me, voices boring me. The girls ignoring you, girls ignoring you. Shaking the magic left me reminisce. And saw my feet were safe for blended firm into the earth. You made a stranger out of misery. He took your sisters and you gave your history. And took yourself out to the ocean. Submerge your body and succumb to your emotions. Oh God, take misery away. He's killing you slowly and he's tearing up the place. The sun went here when he showed his face. And I can barely breathe because his presence is away.
Hey guys, I'm here with Gabriel and his Angels. How was your performance tonight?
We thought it was alright. It went well. We were happy with it. I hope everybody else was happy with it.
How did the audience think they performed? I mean, they seem to really love it.
We'll take it. Yeah. I want love for these two. This is what they deserve. You've had the love. No, I love them all. I love them all.
So who came up with the set list tonight?
Absolutely not me. It was
Zachariah.
Zachariah. Do you know what, that is actually fully true.
How do you think she felt about the performance?
I hope she really enjoyed it and that she was proud of us for continuing her legacy.
Thumbs up.
She gave us the brill. I'm happy. Yeah, thank you, Liv. Thank you, Liv.
So,
So
like,
much.
obviously, with the music, did you put in your own interpretations of the music? Like, what was your?
We had one rehearsal and we thought, how can we do this? So we did it like that, basically. That's what we landed on.
Yeah. We won't lie. That's what happens. That's all we have for you.
Okay, so like, tell me a little bit about the chemistry between you guys. Like, how does
I
that
wouldn't
work?
say it was that good. Like, I don't know if we get on that well.
I'm just tired of holding Gabe up on my shoulders, you know? Just puts no effort in.
No, I think yeah.
Just us two, and then you guys just.
Well, I met you like a week ago.
Yeah, like who is this? Who is this? Gavin Scaffold on the mic.
That's my name.
Yeah. No, we get on. That's why we kind of like set it up with just like our mates, and we were like, let's do some songs together. It'll be funny.
So what kind of like genres do you normally like to do together, or? I mean, obviously, I think
together.
Well, I mean,
The genres we play.
Well, the only other genre we've all played in together is musical theatre. So let's call it that. Let's call it musical theatre. That's what it is.
I mean, are you gonna stay together as a band, or any future plans?
Yeah, it depends on how much money I pay them, which is none.
Or is it Olivia?
Oh yeah. Liv, can you fork out some change for the boys and we'll stay together? We'll see what happens.
She didn't look impressed.
She didn't look impressed.
She put thumbs up again.
Thumbs up.
Oh, sick, cool.
I mean, does
Can you pay them
Olivia?
in Chinese
Olivia,
food?
do you want to come in here too?
Yes. They're in.
If you pay us in spring rolls.
Well said. We'll take it. Yeah. Oh, fair. She can hear it.
I mean, and any other songs that you might potentially want to do again together, or?
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny, that one, whoever that is. Yeah, I don't know. We might come up with something. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's optimistic.
We're all busy. We're all busy boys doing busy things.
Okay, so, I mean, any plans again to perform maybe at Free Fest? I mean, at a university somewhere again?
If you want us to play something...
Do you guys want them to play again?
And we'll do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, what?
We'll plan it a week before.
Yeah, we'll plan it a week before. Like, tell us like a week in advance and we'll be there.
Yeah.
I mean, everything happens last minute, don't you think? All the best performance.
This is bad.
This is how the music students run. As like a CMT students and stuff, like, what do you guys think? Like, I mean, how do you integrate your performances together?
We're always creative. We use music and technology, and that's. None of CMT was in that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, not one part of that was anything to do with CMT. But yes, correct. Yeah.
How long do we have more? Okay, so anything you want to give advice to future musicians that want to sing up here again?
I want to get to the caliber that
we're at.
It's fine.
Get better.
Believe in yourself.
Speak it, Angel. Speak it.
Yeah. Believe in yourself.
Your dreams a reality.
Make your dreams a reality. Don't let your memes be dreams.
Don't practice for anything.
Please practice.
Just turn up and do it and see what happens.
And Beyonce had the best album of 2008, and she was robbed.
All right.
Anything else you want from us?
No, I'm good. Thank you very much. And let's tune in next to the next band. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No worries. Ooh, that was stressful.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Come on, all you at home, get up from where you are. We are going to have a good night tonight. You guys ready? 1, 2.
Everything I used to be.
with a generation that's gotta be heard. You're tired of your teachers and your school's a drag. You're not gonna end up like your mom and dad. So come on, let me entertain you. Let me entertain you.
Yeah! We're doing all right. How great were the last acts, am I right? Yes!
Better than last time you performed.
Thank you very much, Alan Ash. Appreciate that, buddy. Last time you performed was in Uni Hall. A lot of you remember that being an excellent gig. So, I've got a little game I'm going to play here. It goes like this. If I say creamy, you say legend. Creamy! Legend! Creamy! Legend! Another game I've got here is if I say chicken, you say legend. Chicken! Legend! Chicken! Legend! All right. Okay. So we're going to play some songs tonight. We've been told we haven't had a chance for an interview, so I might start asking some questions of these guys so that we have a chance to get to know them a little bit better. Here's another tune.
Let
Thank you so much. Oh, it's great to have such an amazing turnout tonight. I want to thank everyone who's put such an unbelievable amount of work into this. I don't know where to start, but I'll start with Liv and Dara. That seems like a simple place. Can I hear some noise? I can't hear you. Come on. Woo. All you wonderful people at home will have seen the glorious sights of a StagTV production. Let's give it a hand for them. And you will have heard the wonderful Gavin Winterbourne making the mix of your dreams on that production. All those at home, make some noise if you've enjoyed that. If they were Jamie Crooks, I'd have heard them. Okay, so we're on to our last song, the last song of the night. Are you gonna make some noise? Are you gonna move? Sorry, anyone out there, you gonna make some noise? Yes, you are! This is a huge tune, and it's my tremendous honour to pass you over to Ashley Andrew Jones on guitar.